grab your hat and get your coat. Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to that sunny side of the street. Can't you hear a pitter pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. But I'm not afraid. This rover's crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Just direct your feet to the sunny, sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter pat? And the happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. But I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny, sunny side of the street.
Go again, and we're on the sunny side of the street today. That was Linda's favorite ending. That's why I kind of toyed with it a little bit. He likes that last quote. And yes, that was the sunny side of the street, written around 1930. They're not really sure who wrote the song, but some think it might have been a fellow named Fats Waller. And Fats Waller was a great jazz musician out of the 20s. I think he played piano, I'm not sure, but he did write a lot of tunes, and so we'll let Fats take credit for that song. That's a great. I've always liked that tune. So, but we're moving on to 1938 for this next tune, written by Hoagy Carmichael. Remember Hoagy Carmichael? If you're not sure, well, Hoagy Carmichael was a singer, songwriter, piano player. He was more of a songwriter than an entertainer, but he'd play the piano, sing a song or two. And if you're still not sure, if you remember the old Western, which is still now in reruns on TV, called Laramie, well, Hoagy Carmichael played the part of Jonesy, the hired hand on the ranch. That was Hoagy Carmichael, and he wrote a lot, probably the greatest song he wrote, which we're not going to do today, but I think we've done in this show before, and we do in a lot of our live performances, called Georgia on My Mind. It's a great, great tune. That's a Hoagy Carmichael tune. So that's the fellas. So a little tune called The Nearness of You.
pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. Is it your sweet conversation that brings this sensation? Oh, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, then all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you.
Linda Walter.
A beautiful song.
Great, great tune. You know, I've said this. In fact, I probably say it every time we either do TV or we've been doing some Zoom things or even a live gig. Every time I sit here and play for this lady, she shows me something new. And now, probably not something you would notice, but I just sit here and I say, well, I'm just totally blown away. And she did it again in that song. Like I said, it's just little subtleties and things that this young lady does, and it's just such a pleasure to be playing the accordion.
Thank you,
behind her.
Dave. But I'm not a young lady.
Oh, lady? Lady, okay. The things that there's not a young lady does. I guess we won't say that. All right. Okay, enough of that. She's going to start with a big head.
Is it not an instrumental now?
Oh, son of a gun. This tune was written somewhere around 1944. And everybody knows this tune. I'm sure you recognize it. A fellow named Dean Martin. Remember Dean Martin? He had a big hit on this tune in the mid-50s. And Dean Martin had a TV show. It was a half-hour show. And the word on the street is Dean would go in and never rehearse the show, and he probably had a few adult beverages before the cameras started rolling. Of course, all the shows back then were live, and he would just nail it, do his half hour, and go get some more adult beverages. But he used this tune as sort of a theme song for that show, and it's called "You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You." Thank you. You're a nobody till somebody loves you. Now, when we prepare these shows, Linda sings most of the tunes, as well she should, and I do a couple of instrumentals, but she never knows what I'm going to do, because sometimes it's almost last minute that I decide what to do. So I was just noticing, I don't know if you noticed it or not, as I was playing that song, somebody, I won't mention any names, but she's sitting to my left, was sort of singing the words along, and I was saying to myself, I think that song's going to go in our repertoire.
Well, sometimes you know bits of pieces, but you don't know the whole song.
Right.
That's kind of what I was doing.
Oh, okay, all right. All righty, well, moving along, as they say. Living in New England, we certainly know that what a difference a day makes.
What a difference an hour makes.
An hour makes. And we were, yesterday, we were in such cold, frigid temperatures, and today it's almost balmy. It might even be close to 40 degrees. Balmy, that's the stuff you rub on, right? Yeah. So this tune was actually written around 1934, but a young lady named Dinah Washington had a huge hit on this tune in 1959, which is kind of recent for us. What a difference a day makes.
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. My yesterday was blue, dear. Today I'm part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear, since you said you were mine. What a difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you. What a difference a day made. There's a rainbow above me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you, and the difference is you, and the difference is you.
What a difference a day makes. Oh, yeah, I want to tell you. Well, this next tune was written by a young lady named Cindy Walker. Who? I don't know. But you've all heard of Eddie Arnold, right? Great country singer out of the 50s. And I guess he knew Cindy Walker, and he gave her a challenge, I guess, one day and said, "Cindy, write me a song." And she said, "Okay." So she did. He sang it. Big hit. But probably the biggest hit on this song was a fellow named Ray Charles, because believe it or not, Ray Charles did a whole country album way back when. And this, well, maybe you fellas can kind of relate to this song, because this tells the story of when you meet her on the street and you're no longer with her. And it's kind of a sad song. But all country songs are sad. Either my dog died, my truck broke down, and or my brother ran off with my girlfriend. It's. But anyway, so pretty tune called "You Don't Know Me." Hang on. Okay. All right. I gotta say it again. We had a little miscommunication on that song, and what she just did, she bailed us out, bailed me out. That's for sure. And that was beautiful. And like I said, always something new. That was beautiful. Thank you. Well, I guess.
We have happy trails.
Well, I think we have. Don't I get do one more?
Instrumental.
Yeah. One of those.
One of those.
Okay.
Maybe we need a show of all instrumentals.
Maybe we need to get our act together, or the accordion player, somebody, I don't know. But anyway, this particular tune was written in 1902. That's like almost, what,
Long time ago.
120 years ago. I wasn't around. I was close, but I wasn't around then. Not even my mother. But anyway, and back then, songs that they had like a verse that told you a story about what was coming. And so the name of this song is, well, we call it today Bill Bailey. But back then, I mean, the full name of the song is Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home? And of course, the verse, the words in the verse, explain why she wants Bill Bailey to come home. But that verse kind of went by the wayside a long time ago. So all you get is Bill Bailey, but he's not coming home unless he wants to. So here we go, little Bill Bailey from way back when. Bill Bailey, come on, home pal. All is forgiven, no matter what. It was probably her fault, anyways. No, okay. Well, that's just about all the time we have for today's show. So, if you've been a frequent watcher, listener, whatever it is that we do here, you know that we kind of sign off with a tune that written by Dale Evans and, of course, Dale and Roy. Dale. Of course, we all know Dale. Well, not we all know, but most people know that Dale Evans and Roy Rogers were married. And what they don't know is they had a ranch, and they had a whole bunch of kids, but they weren't their kids. They were all adopted kids, in every race and nationality. They had just adopted a whole bunch of kids. I guess Roy, in his very beginning days, he was owned literally by the movie studio. They owned the horse, they owned his wardrobe, they owned the clothes, and they were paying him $150 a week to make those movies, and he didn't own anything. But I think we know who had the last laugh, and I think he probably said to them, "Happy trails."
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling on till then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you, till we meet again.
Happy trails, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.